their second degree on their blue belt tonight from Northport, Josh Carricker. High Point, Jason Turner.
All right, and moving to their third degree on their blue belt is from High Point, Ray Williams. And also from High Point, Ryan Howell. All right, and going to their fourth degree on their blue belt tonight from High Point, Brandon Price. Everybody up, and they can't put it on. Oh, I said that. There we go. All right, team. Congratulations. Pay respect to teammates. All right, and going to brown belt with their first degree on their belt tonight, Mr. Jesse Robinson. From High Point, Billy McGill. And getting the first round of the brown belt from Roland, Bobby Lou. And from Christiansburg, getting the first round of the brown belt, Miss Allison Gaffney. Their first degree on their brown belt tonight from Christiansburg, Mr. Perry Gibson. And getting their third degree on their brown belt tonight from Northport, Alabama, Mr. Michael Hall. Good. All right, brown belts, pay your respects.
Hunter good song.
So guys, as white belts, you know that journey to blue belt. I still think blue belt's a very important level. It's a big one inside your journey. When you start out, you're trying to figure things out, getting used to your academy, meeting people, trying to find your way through the weeds. And so I think getting to blue belt is a huge, huge accomplishment into your training, your commitment, and it's another step in your journey. All right, so I think each level is just a new part of your journey. You guys have done really well. We're real proud of all your accomplishments. So, everybody go ahead and pay your respects.
Great job. All right, that's three spots.
Guys, we do the tradition, we give him a special rash guard. So he's got the tank rash guard here.
All right.
he started with me 2005? 2005. So, very long time ago. It was when our other academy, one of our earlier jiu-jitsu students, he competed, fought MMA. He had his, that's rude. Then we actually had a fight scheduled for him, and then he got hired to the State Highway Patrol. And then they said, no. You fight for us. And so he's been on the Highway Patrol how many years now? 15 years. And then people take different journeys in their jiu-jitsu. One of the things, you know, he doesn't beat, doesn't fight, but he's one of the head defensive tactics instructors for the State Highway Patrol. So keeping our helping, not just taking his training and helping officers to be able to stay safe, go home, and do their job properly. So, but huge supporter to the program. Like I said, any guy's got black belts waiting for him. He had his blue belt before all of our black belts that we have already. And so, long journey. And I had to really trick him into getting in here because if he knew I was going to do this tonight, he'd probably hide out. And I knew when he saw his family back there, he was going to, I was like, they see you. Gabriel did a good job. He was quiet the whole time. And so, but yeah, he never said anything. I was so proud of him. But,
man, I just I appreciate all you guys that I've trained with over the years, instructors. I mean, the academy, they've always been good to me. They've taken care of me, and all you guys that are, especially you guys that are starting out, man, and just stick with it, and it'll be worth it at the end. You know, I was never a belt chaser. I really didn't care about the rank. It's cool that I got it, but never been a belt chaser. Just always about learning and just being better at what I was doing at the time. It's easy to get discouraged, especially when you roll with people and you feel like you're never going to get to that next level, but man, just stay dedicated to it and it'll pay off. So I appreciate all you guys for, support me over the years, especially you.
I rode with Victor today for the first time since 2013. That's been a long time. And we're like, now also honored to be presenting Professor Dennis with his fourth degree. I have known him since early 2000s. I remember Professor Dennis as a blue belt going to Rio de Janeiro to compete, do the trials. Like back then we were all like a Novo Leon team. Always being a very tough competitor, not because he's here like next to us, but like one of the best like black belts that Professor JiuJitsu has produced. All right, for me it's an honor to be promoting him. He's being a black belt with one of our older brothers like JiuJitsu, like I said. So Professor Dennis, please step into your fourth degree.
Rio de Janeiro, some trials. I remember was blue belt, purple belt. I remember being Victor, Bruno. I watched this guy and say, man, maybe one day, black belt. Now 15 years, black belt. And it's an honor for me because everybody together here, my friends, and my friends here. Jiu-jitsu is more than competition. Jiu-jitsu is for life. I live my life every day. Jiu-jitsu. I breathe jiu-jitsu. When I wake up, when I go to the Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, professors. Professor Snyder. Thank you, my brother.
Guys, this past year, we hopefully learned a lot from other things that have happened, outside. And one of the beautiful, it's just seeing you guys on the mat right now, and I'm sure everybody up here can attest. This time last year, man, I mean, honestly, I was thinking, man, after almost 30 years of running a martial arts business, I'm done. What are we going to do? And so I'm sure a lot of everybody else thought the same thing. But now seeing everybody in here training and doing that, thank you, for what you do to come in and support. So we have the opportunity to do what we love and pass that on. I was trying to set up the camp, we wanted to make it special because of that. And so I picked up the phone and I started with Shaolin, I called him up, and he said, whatever you need, I'm there. And then called Hobson. Hobson said, wait.
I had a sanitized book for this week, and they canceled.
He canceled the seminar to come here. And then I talked to Bruno. Guys, if you haven't Googled and seen what these guys have done in Jiu-Jitsu, it's amazing. But that's their base. But who they are is why I love them to death. Because of what their passion to pass on Jiu-Jitsu. Everything else. These guys, you can complain about the things that you have and you don't have. They did. Then it's all the way down. They got up, they used the correct skill that they had, they left their home, and they moved to a foreign country, and they started from the bottom. And with the passion and love just to teach Jiu-Jitsu and pass it on to everybody else. It's such an honor. Besides the world champions, if they didn't win one world championship, they're world champions. Because it's more about the person than it is the medal. And I'll take that any day of the week. And that's what I want to be around, and that's what motivates and inspires me. These gentlemen over the years have done so much. They've all been here at one time or another, but to have them all three here at one time is a huge honor. And that was a big deal. And so we're trying to think, what can we give them as a gift? Something to say. I was like, I want to give them another plaque. I mean, what else can you give these guys that have been given, awards or anything else for them, right? So, but one of the things that recently happened, guys, is both Professor Sheldon and Professor Hobson were promoted to 6th degree black belt, guys. And how many years of Jiu-Jitsu was that?
24.
24 years as a black belt. So they were just promoted. So
It's something like that.
this is the Italian time. And so, when you get a chance, you can watch the videos. I pulled up some old videos of some of them competing back in like 97, 98, 99, and early 2000s. So then you can see some of their older matches. But so we came with the idea, didn't know. What we want to do is get them some nice belts that they can wear, in addition to their, because that's the first belt. We love your first belt. But sometimes you want to have a little nicer belt. So what we did is we went together, we got you guys some new belts, and they're, that's thank you. You already got yours. But they're made from the same material as the gi. So it's pro weed, and so we got them those belts. But guys, besides what they can, and one thing you're going to get from them while you're here is embrace their passion to teaching. And so it's motivated me for many, many years. All the years to go up to New York and train with Shaolin, and then obviously traveled down. And with Bruno, I met him a long time ago at the first no-gi fans in New York. It was funny, and then we've been good friends ever since. But they've come down, they've been here a lot to help us out, and gentlemen, we really, really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So, you guys, look, if you graduated tonight, all right, now go for the next step. How do you do that? You train, all right? We tell everybody for the rank review, for you guys, rank review is not a test. When is your test? Your test was this afternoon when you first came in. Each day you come to academy and you come into training, that is a test. It takes willpower to motivate yourself to get in, even on the bad days, come in and train. Every day you're tested, you pass the test when you show up on the floor. The rank will just follow after your training. Continue that. So be sure also, you can't get where you are in your training without the person beside you, your teammates. Your coaches can teach, but you gotta have good teammates. And guys, we have a really good team. We're very proud of everything that we've all accomplished. And with our fearless leader over here, Professor Morris, who keeps on guiding us, that's great. So thank you guys, congratulations. Tomorrow, we're gonna start out at 9 o'clock with Professor Bastos and Professor Lima, all right? And then after that, we'll have Professor Shaolin and Professor Mora. If you have your raffle ticket, don't lose it, because after each seminar, we got some exciting things to raffle off, all right? And so we'll do that, and then we'll have photos, everything else. We thought doing the graduations on Friday night allows you to wear your new belt tomorrow, so that the black belts can do other things to you. Right? Like D-bars, Devin, you know? So, guys, I'm not, listen, these guys have been a huge part of his journey, and you know, him growing up. And it's funny, there's a picture that I have, and Hobson knows, Devin's real little, and Hobson's standing there with his arm up, and Devin's around his arm, and he's holding him up over his head. Can we try to do that now? Right, like he had Devin put him in the arm lock, and he picked him up, and he's got a picture, you know, it's like a monkey hanging on him. But they've been a huge instrumental portion of his training. Thank you for that.
It's
What's that? Go ahead.
when you talk about that, like it sounds like, man, this guy is old, you know. Just make sure, guys, I'm not that old. I just been around for too long. So it's really fun, like, you know, we talk about like black belt. We got the black belt like November 1996. You know, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people didn't even hear about Jiu-Jitsu back then. I remember Shaolin was 17. And I was just turned 18, you know, and I was like, man, I don't know. I was not like, you know, one side, like, I'm talking about speaking about myself, but one side I was like, well, I can hang this guy, but on the other side, you know, I had no idea what the black belt was back there, like what it means to be a black belt. It took like years and years to understand, like, you know, what's it mean to be a black belt. But talking about like, oh, this guy's been black belt for 24 years, or what's it, man, this guy look like Steve's age, you know, not that. way like behind. But like, when you see like that, and like, you know, got his brown belt, I see him as a kid, I had pictures of him as a kid. I was talking to Maria, like one time the things that really clicked on me, I came to a seminar and Steve texted me, oh, Elizabeth's gonna pick you up. It took me a long, I was like, I didn't understand like what he's talking about. Then suddenly I see Elizabeth park the car to pick me up at the airport. I was like, whoa. That was like, they feel like, you know, things like that. But it's a huge honor to be part of, like, you know, your family, see the kids grow, you know, and now I can talk to them like man to man, you know. And it's awesome. You know? Thank you for allowing us to be, you know, and always thank you to Maria for, because I know she's the one behind the scenes. With all this, give a big hand to Maria.
So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up here, and we're going to let the black belts hang out up here. So especially, we'd like to do a picture with all the new blue belts, and then all the new purple and the brown and black belts, and then we'll be up here for pictures for you guys, and then after that, then we'll open up, and for the open mat, as Professor Hayward comes in, prepare for that 8 o'clock session. If not, where's Perry? What's the plan? What we say? We're going to try to go over there? So we're going to try to go over to Mi Pueblo a little after 8 o'clock, and that's the Mexican restaurant right over here. Okay, guys? And just something so you guys know, it hit us last week. Whenever you're at a restaurant, seriously, because we were over there for an hour and a half last week, but it's pretty interesting. Why was it such a problem? Usually it takes them 15 minutes. Be polite, because right now, people can't hire people to work. You guys are businesses, you'll know. By the way, we're looking for hire 5 people at our academy. So we're looking to get paid between $10 and $12 an hour. Come see me. But seriously, the restaurant over there, the wait staff was cooking the meals. So if you go and things are a little slow, take the time, thank them, because if they don't come to work, then you can't have somebody serve you, and they're struggling right now. So take a little bit of patience to do that. So what we'll do is, you guys, congratulations. If I can go ahead and have all the new blue belts come up here in front of the black belts, and we're going to get a picture with you guys, and then purple belts, and then